Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, a story called The Cloud Wanderers and the Jewel's Joy began. High above the world, in a land made of fluffy, swirling clouds, lived Tiko, a jungle explorer tiger. Tiko wasn't just any tiger. He wore a bright green leaf hat and carried a treasure map that changed its directions depending on his mood. Tiko was on a very important quest to find the lost Giggle Gem, a jewel said to hold all the world's laughter. His map was currently pointing towards a cluster of rainbow clouds, which was a good sign because it meant he was feeling happy. Onward, he roared, his voice a cheerful rumble, as he swung through the cloud trees, the vines of the clouds always ready to help him on his travels. Tiko loved collecting funny-shaped rocks and had already discovered 27 new species of laughing plants. Jackson, if he were here, would have loved to see them. Suddenly, a swirl of deep sky blue appeared. It was Zuzu, the bubble cat, floating by in her shimmering bubble. Zuzu's bubble was no ordinary bubble. It was filled with music. As Zuzu blew a bubble, it popped and turned into a sparkling song. Her fur changed colors with every new melody she created, a vibrant dance of blues, greens, and pinks. She slept on cloud pillows, dreamt of new songs, and knew all the best places to find the tastiest cloud berries. "Hello there, Tiko," Zuzu called out, her voice high and cheerful. "What brings you to the whispering clouds today?" "I'm on a quest," Tiko announced proudly, holding up his map. "To find the Giggle Gem. Have you seen any clues?" "Ooh, a gem," Zuzu purred, her eyes wide with excitement. "How exciting! But be careful. I heard a storm is brewing nearby." Just then, a horn blared. From behind a giant, fluffy cloud castle, Noodle the narwhal knight appeared, his shiny helmet gleaming. Noodle's horn glowed whenever treasure was near. His armor was made from enchanted seashells, and he could breathe underwater for exactly 7 minutes and 7 seconds. "Greetings." Noodle boomed, his voice deep and strong. "I sense a disturbance in the clouds. A powerful storm is gathering. We should prepare ourselves." As if on cue, the clouds began to rumble. The rainbow colors faded, and the sky turned a stormy gray. Big, heavy raindrops started to fall, and the wind howled, creating a loud noise. "Quick!" Zuzu cried. "We must find shelter!" "My map says the Giggle Gem is this way," Tiko shouted, trying to read the swirling lines of his map, but the storm made it hard. The map kept changing directions as the wind blew, and the clouds turned darker. Noodle, being brave, pointed his glowing horn and exclaimed, "Follow me! I will lead the way!" Noodle was ready to protect his friends from whatever danger lies ahead. They found themselves near a cluster of strange cloud formations shaped like castles and towers, a perfect place to build and explore, Jackson thought, if he could see them. As they approached, they could hear a low rumble. The storm seemed to be centered around a mysterious, dark cloud. "This is where the Giggle Gem is, according to my map," Tiko shouted over the wind. "But what's that?" Noodle asked, his horn glowing brightly. "I sense danger." The dark cloud began to swirl faster and faster, creating a gigantic vortex in the sky. The wind picked up speed, and the rain poured down harder, threatening to blow them away. Tiko was scared. "This storm, it's not natural," Noodle observed, his voice filled with concern. Zuzu, not missing a beat, began to sing, her bubbles filling the air with a soothing melody. The song was a mix of high-pitched notes and deep, calming hums. As the music filled the air, the storm seemed to pause, and the rumbling clouds began to calm down. The sky started to change back to its original colors. "Your music, Zuzu!" Tiko yelled. "It's calming the storm!" As the melody continued, Noodle's horn suddenly glowed brighter than ever. He had found the jewel, and its light was guiding their way. "The gem! It's inside that cloud!" Noodle exclaimed, pointing his horn towards a swirling, shadowy shape. As they got closer, the storm seemed to get angry again, and the wind picked up, as if trying to protect the gem. They struggled to get through the strong winds and the dark clouds. With a final burst of courage, Tiko, Zuzu, and Noodle worked together. Tiko swung through the cloud trees with the help of the vines. Zuzu's beautiful music calmed the storm, and Noodle's horn revealed a secret passage. They found the Giggle Gem, a rainbow-colored jewel that sparkled with all the colors imaginable. As soon as Tiko picked it up, a wave of laughter washed over them. The storm vanished, the clouds turned back to their original colors, and a beautiful rainbow appeared in the sky. All of them started drawing in the colors of the rainbow, and it looked like Jackson was drawing right along with them. The storm had been guarding the gem, but now, with its power unleashed, the clouds rejoiced, the sky shimmered, and they all shared a hearty laugh. "We did it," Tiko cheered. "Together," Zuzu added, blowing a bubble that turned into a celebratory song. "Friendship is the greatest treasure," Noodle said, his horn shining with pride. And so, with the Giggle Gem found and the storm calmed, Tiko, Zuzu, and Noodle continued their journey, ready for more adventures, proving that the greatest treasures are not always jewels, but the friends you make along the way. Let's see what a great listener you are. Can you answer the following question? What did Zuzu use to help calm the storm? Let's see how you did. The answer is her musical bubbles. You did a great job. Thank you for listening to Storypie. I hope to see you again soon.